Hey y'all, it's me again. Okay, coming back with my second video. I know it's been a couple weeks or so since I've dropped the first one, but nevertheless, if you are starting this video and you didn't watch the first one, I think you should go back and do me and you a favor and go and watch that. Okay, if you go and watch the first one, you'll kind of be able to keep up with my momentum and the messages that I am going to be relaying to you on this good day. All right. So, yes, as we all know, we are T minus a little over 24 hours before it's the new year. And just like anybody else, y'all figuring out what y'all new year plans gonna be. You trying to think about, okay, what do I want to tackle this year? What are some new things that I'm trying to accomplish? What are some things that I'm trying to leave behind, right? And so I wanted to come and just talk to you guys about just some of my thought processes surrounding the new year and like how we can really help one another be more productive in this new year, right? Because I feel like it's very redundant. When the new year comes around, we're always talking about some, oh yeah, I want to fix this, I want to fix that. But like, are we being intentional about the things that we say we're trying to fix or say that we're trying to accomplish, right? So, anyway, before I get too carried away, let me tell y'all the topic: reset, ready, repeat. That's the title of this topic today, this conversation. Reset, ready, repeat. So, when you think about resetting, you are to reset means to start over again, okay? To start fresh, to start anew, to do something over. Now, when you think about, hey, I've reset my alarm, you're basically setting it to a new time or a time that you've been trying to wake up at, right? So in our lives, I think that when the new year approaches, we have this mindset how we want to basically like reset, but it is in how you reset and what you're resetting from that I think is very imperative. um like you have to be mindful of how you do that, right? And I think that will help us be more intentional going into the new year. So it's just like you have to think about the things in your life that are not serving you a purpose anymore, and you have to reset from that. Are there friendships that you felt like just weren't conducive to your betterment? Okay, I need to reset from this person or these people or this environment. Like cleanse yourself, from the negative thoughts, the negative people, the negative environments. Because how can you go start something new if you didn't reset it? Now and again, yes, you can reset things and you can still go about it the same way, but baby, resetting an alarm and waking up at 6 o'clock is different from like me resetting my boundaries, resetting, you know, what I'm feeling like I'm going to be dealing with this year and what I'm not going to be dealing with. Like, be calculated in what you are trying to reset from, okay? And just when you reset, now it's time to get ready, okay? Because if I cleaned out all of the stuff that was holding me back or I felt like just wasn't doing me any good, I should now be able to readily see where I'm trying to go. Okay. So these are the goals that you're trying to accomplish. These are, you don't even have to have a perfect picture of where you're trying to go, but at least know or have an idea of just what you're trying to, get into. Like, I think, I was talking to my friend and we were talking about how, like, we're about to be 30. And when we first, you know, seeing that we were approaching 30 rather fast, okay, because once you turn 25, it don't really dawn on you until maybe like 26, 27 that you closer than 30 than you was 2 years ago, okay? And so we were talking about how 30s, we are welcoming 30 with open arms, because when we were in our 20s, there was not a guide at all. We were just having fun, we were trying to heal, we was just like so happy to be there, right? Because when we turned 18, we was like, okay, we're legal, don't talk to me about anything. But it wasn't until like 20 when I turned like 21 and then I hit 25 and I was like, okay, I have a little bit more experiences up under my belt to whereas I feel like I think I'm a little bit more ready for life than I was, a few years back. And so, yeah, so being ready for where you're going to go, like, come on now. We can't just, continue to move in life so aimlessly. Like, where are we going? What are we trying to do? Okay. What are you going to do about it? Like, it's been so many times where I was praying and asking God, like, hey, I want you to make this, that, and the third happen for me. And I was like, oh, if you clear up my schedule, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Or if you do this particular thing, then I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And he cleared my schedule up, or he did certain things, and I just had all the time in the world to go and chase my dreams or do certain things that I said that I didn't have the time for. And I showed him, like, girl, you was just all talk. You was all talk. You wasn't really trying to get down to business. Like, you just really wasn't serious about it. And so I urge you all to be serious about where it is that you're trying to go. Be serious about it. Get active and let's start doing it. So I'm in school because I'm trying to get my bachelor's of psychology, right? And so you know how that goes. You're taking all these psychology classes and stuff like that. But this one particular class, I was talking about Maslow's. He is a psychologist, and he came up with this ideology or whatever. It's called Maslow's hierarchy of needs, right? And it's in a pyramid form. And at the bottom of the pyramid is your basic needs, right? That's like the first category. And these basic needs, he puts them into two subcategories. So you have your physiological needs, and then you have like your basic needs, right? So the basic needs are the things that we have. We have shelter, food, water, clothing, those things that like your parents provide you, that your parents are responsible for, or all the way up into a certain age, right? Then, once you have those basic needs met, then you go on to those survival needs. So these is your physiological needs aside from those basic needs, right? So within the physiological needs, you have like financial security, right? So are you financially stable enough to be able to live a well enough life and be able to just kind of like coexist with other human beings? Then you have like your basic safety security needs. Like, are you safe? Are you out of harm's way? Can you think properly? Like, that's another one. And one last one that I want to mention on is like your health and well-being. That's another one that is under the physiological needs. And Maslow basically said that in order to be successful in life, you at least need to have met the basic needs. You at least need to have food, shelter, and water, and be able to eat and do all those things, right? And you at least need to have something, if not all, in that physiological category. Where, because if you have those things, he said it would be easier to climb up his charts, and then you'll have self-confidence, or you'll have like a high morale, you'll have certain things, right? And I said, damn, I like the way he put that, because it absolutely makes sense to a certain degree, right? When I'm thinking about what I have physically, right? I'm like, okay, I have shelter over my head. I don't have a lot of money, but like I have enough to be able to at least provide for those basic needs that he discussed, right? I also, my health, I'm doing pretty good. I look good, I'm able to walk, like I'm not incapacitated in any manner, not that I know of anyways. But like I'm able to do those. And I'm just like, well, if I have that, what exactly is holding me back from being able to go to the next level? Because what Maslow said was all I needed was this, and then I could be able to do that. And then it's having me think, like, when I be praying to God and I'm like, look, Jesus, I don't really know what you're trying to get me to get. Like, what exactly is it? And it didn't dawn on me until I was having this conversation with my girl today. And I'm just like, damn, we really do have those basic necessities to be able to make something shape with what we got. Period. Like, there was this lady, came across her, scrolling on TikTok, and I'm, again, follow me, y'all. Keep up, because I'm saying a lot and I don't want y'all to get lost, okay? Because or everything is tied back into the overall arching thing, which is reset, ready, repeat, okay? So yeah, I was, this lady, she was talking, she was like, you gotta pick a struggle. She was like, y'all trying to do too much stuff, you trying to focus on multiple things at one time. I was like, and then you trying to pick a struggle. Every time you say why you haven't accomplished something, you always say, oh well, this happened and I didn't have the resources right here. And okay, this person didn't love me enough over here. So then they ended up like shutting me down, or this, that, and the third. And I was just like, she's basically saying that a lot of us are making it seem like we have all of these different things working against us when it's really you working against you. Okay, like, yes, it may be very factual that, okay, maybe one or two things really prevented you from doing something, but those other 3 to 4 things, you can very well find a workaround. You can make something shake with that. And I'm just like, I need to be more intentional. Like, I gotta get this together. Like, it really opened up my eyes. Like, it really opened up my eyes. Cause I'm just like, as I'm sitting here trying to get ready for what I'm going, I had to think about, okay, girl, you gotta stop saying that these are all of the things and why you couldn't get it done. You just got to go out here and do it no matter how hard it is, okay? Like, again, I need to reset my mindset on why I can't get the things I want to do, because I'm sitting here trying to blame everybody else, but it's not me. There comes a time in your life when you get to, I don't even want to say get to a certain age, because some people have to mature quicker than others, but I feel like there comes a time, a turning point in everyone's life where we can no longer say and blame people for the trajectory of how our life is just like panning out. We cannot blame people. You have to take responsibility and just wear that. Wear that. Because you are the reason you are not getting it done. You the reason. And we can't be going into another year, another, listen. They said that it's two things that I'm not going, two places that I'm not going in 2025. But honestly, it's one place for me, and this, I'm not going to hell. Not going to hell. I'm trying to get it together. But I'm also not going back into a state of depression. I'm not going back to the things that serve me no purpose. I'm not going, like, really, there are several places that I don't want to be. I'm not trying to go back to all of the things that I'm resetting from. What are you, like, not trying to do? What are you going to do? Okay? We have everything in our being. I'm telling y'all, let me tell you something. As y'all watch these podcast episodes, it's not going to be nothing but built off the next one, because I'm here to empower you. We need it. We need it. Like, hope, faith, empowerment, all of those things are just at a low right now. And we need people to believe in themselves. We need to get that morale up, okay? We need to get that morale up. It's lacking out here. It's lacking. And it's time for you to get so in your zone that you will get to a point where you reset, and every time something is not serving you, you like, okay, let me reset, get something together, let me go about it a different way. You know, I'm getting ready. Now I'm about to go, and then I'm going to repeat. And you want to keep repeating this cycle to the point where you've mastered life so much so that you don't have to reset from anything, baby. You don't. You could just shake the dust off your feet and keep it walking, okay? Because you've done enough, and you've put in enough time, and you've done enough things that will allow you to be able to, move up that ladder. Like, I swear, like, life is just so funny. And, you know, I'm over here wanting to do all of these things, right? And I was on a good foot. Like, I dropped my first podcast video. I started doing this other stuff for like these two other businesses that I was doing. I was like, wait, I'm getting overloaded because I'm trying to do all of these big, gigantic ass ideas. I'm trying to like jump on them right away, but I'm just like, I have to be calculated. This, let me tell y'all something. I don't know for y'all, but I'm about to be 30. I'm just 20. Yeah, I got 2 years. It's 2 years. But seriously though, I am all about having calculated fun. I need everything to be calculated. I can't sit here and be playing around and just, living life so carelessly, aimlessly, not having any real goals, not having any real plans, you know what I'm saying? A real progress, a real thought process in how I plan to get these things. Like, there's no way that you can say that you want to go and do something and you haven't even done the basics to be able to get the said thing that you're trying to get. Like, come on now, y'all. Like, we really got to be better than that. What are we doing? What are we doing? I want to look up from now. How many years from now? Really not even how many years, because I want to look up a month from now, 2, 3. I want to look up every month of this year, this new year, and look up to say, hey, dang, you really was out here not playing. You were accomplishing your goals. You really was doing what you said you was going to do. Okay? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Cause y'all like to be on the bandwagon with all these catchy slogans and yeah, I'm standing on business. You're not. You're not. You're drowning. You've sunk. For sure. What are you doing? What are you doing? Reset. Reset from everything, from bad habits, from things that are holding you back. Just reset. Cleanse your mind, body, and soul. Cleanse your heart. And really take a deep look at those things because some of us are a little bit in denial. It's okay. You are the reason your life is that. I'm the reason my life is where it is now. Although people might think it's like so peachy, it's okay. It's about to get there. And I'm going to take you with me. Okay? Because a lot of people like to show you, they like to show you the very first day when they said that, hey, I'm going to go out and I'm going to do this. And then they like to show you the ending result when they finally have already made it. Baby, I want to show you the in between. And I just feel like y'all should support me and really come along because I do have a lot of insight on different things. And in this new year, I do plan to, you know, have a whole world where I invite so many different people on and we just talk and we laugh and we joke. I mean, whatever. You just not gonna know, baby. This is real spill. Okay, where you get real vibes. We talk about real problems. We get real raw advice, raw feelings. I mean, just baby, it's not a game. So I hope you got that. Thank you. Stay tuned for the next one. And let me know what y'all thought was the highlight of this episode. What was like your favorite line? Like the thing that stood out the most to you? I don't know, something. Let me know. Or you can just let me know that I look cute as well because the makeup is doing its thing. Okay. Yeah. I'll talk to y'all later.